Hey, what's up, guys? We've got ourselves some crazy breaking news here. So, Elon Musk, who just can't ever seem to stay out of the news cycle, is once again in the news for some crazy drama. He just lost billions of dollars due to a ruling that just took place in the state of Delaware. Apparently, his $55 billion compensation package that he was supposed to get has officially been voided by a judge in Delaware. This is actually the same judge that ruled against Elon in another case. We will talk about that a little later. But basically, Elon Musk lost, and the judge basically voided the compensation package and basically told the board of directors, you cannot give him this compensation package because the judge considers it to be an unfathomable sum that was not fair to shareholders. Now, the counter argument to that, which I've been saying, is some people are arguing that, well, I think it is fair to shareholders. The reason why Elon Musk is getting so much money is because Tesla stock has basically 30x or 10x, whatever. Definitely 10x. And so because of that, that has rewarded shareholders very well. So you have a lot of people who are longtime shareholders of Tesla that believe that Elon Musk does deserve the package. But regardless, it doesn't matter because Elon Musk lost in court. Let me just go ahead and read just a little bit of the notes that I wrote down. So just to give you guys some backstory, Tesla shareholders, what they did was they approved the package in 2018. At that time, that gave Elon Musk the largest compensation package ever in history for a CEO. And it will basically allow Elon Musk to earn a very large number of stock options. I think it's like several million or something like that. And the issue here is Elon Musk has several people on the board that he's actually friends with. There's this one guy named Ira who's on the board, and Elon Musk is literally friends with that guy. That guy literally went to the Tesla rodeo thing that happened in Texas. Elon Musk's brother during this time was on the board. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think Elon Musk's brother is on the board anymore. His name is Kimball Musk. He's not on the board anymore, but during this time he was. And then Elon Musk himself was on the board as the chairman. And so what you had happen was, there was a Tesla shareholder named Richard Tornetta, which is hilarious because everybody's getting really mad at Richard Tornetta, which I hate it when people do this. I think it's extremely elitist. But basically, the information came out that, he only owned 9 shares of Tesla. So basically what you have is you have this guy who only owned 9 shares of Tesla, which is what other people are saying. I don't have a problem with that. And this guy who only owned 9 shares of Tesla basically is being blamed for creating all this havoc, creating all these problems. Nobody else had an issue or was complaining except for him. And he actually went ahead with this lawsuit, even though he only owned 9 shares. And because of that, now Elon Musk does not get the compensation package that he wants. And a lot of people are upset about that. I personally don't agree with that. I don't care if you own 1 share. I don't care if you own 5 shares. I don't care if you own 9 shares. You are a shareholder. And if you feel like something wrong is happening or there's some sort of corruption or something that kind of hurts the shareholders, in my opinion, you have every right to go ahead and take legal action. And that's what this guy did. And he won. So kudos to him, in my opinion. But anyway, so Richard Tornetta, the guy who owned 9 shares of Tesla, he sued Elon Musk in 2018 because he felt that Elon Musk's pay package was unfair. That's what he felt. I do want to also note that the pay package that Elon Musk was getting, remember, Elon Musk was in California at this time. Obviously, he's mostly in Texas now with the big Texas Tesla Gigafactory and stuff like that. But during this time when he first got sued, he was in California. You had other people in California that actually criticized the pay package that Elon Musk got as well. So it wasn't just Richard Tornetta. You also had this huge major pension fund called the California State Teachers Retirement System. And then you had a few other big proxy advisory firms that also viewed the deal as being way too large. They just felt that that was completely unfair. You're giving this guy way too much money. He does not deserve to have this. And I actually think that Richard made a very good argument. Part of Richard's argument in court that his lawyers filed on his behalf was that the pay was not necessarily to incentivize Elon Musk to achieve success for Tesla because Elon Musk had already owned 22% of the entire company. So basically what Richard was saying was, hey, dude, this is just greedy. This is just ridiculous. This isn't fair to shareholders. You already own 22% of the entire company. You're already one of the richest men in the world. And now they're trying to give you, $50 billion more when you already own 22% of the company. The way Richard saw it, which I actually agree with him, if Tesla meets all the milestones that it eventually ended up meeting, because again, this lawsuit was in 2018, Tesla has done very well since then. You own 22% of the company. So if Tesla were to be successful, which it ended up becoming very successful, well, you're going to get benefited because you own almost 25% of the entire company. But either way, the board gave him that money anyway. So the judge ruled that the compensation package was too large and that the board of directors were not sufficiently independent enough to grant him that large compensation package. Again, that goes back to what I said. Elon Musk's brother is on the board. He's got friends that really look up and love Elon Musk that are on the board. And then Elon Musk himself was on the board. So you had that. And then on top of that, even though shareholders approved the package, the judge also believed that it wasn't a fully informed decision that they made because there was information that they originally were not privy to. And the way that the judge kind of sees it is that, well, had they known some of this stuff, they might not have approved Elon Musk's compensation package. And so I also want to note that this judge who ruled against Elon Musk, this is the exact same judge who actually ruled against Elon Musk in the Twitter trial and forced him to buy Twitter after he tried to back out of it. So for those who don't remember, Elon Musk said, I'm going to buy Twitter, basically signed the paperwork and the documents and said, okay, I'm officially going to buy Twitter. And then he tried to back out of it. And he tried to cite all these things like, oh, they're not being fully transparent about the bots and they're not being fully transparent about inside operations and all, just making up all this BS crap. And this exact same judge that just ruled against Elon Musk's compensation package also ruled against Elon Musk during the Twitter thing and said, nope, you have to buy Twitter. You don't have a choice. And so that caused a lot of friction and issues as well. And you also have a lot of like very staunch Tesla investors who believe that Tesla's going to the moon. It's the greatest thing ever. They believe that this judge is actually going to rule against Elon Musk no matter what because of Elon Musk's politics, and the judge doesn't agree. I don't know if I agree with that, but that's just kind of what I'm seeing on Twitter. And then Tesla stock is actually down on this news. Let me actually go ahead and pull up Tesla stock. Last time I saw it, it was down like 5% or something like that. Okay, so it's down like 4% now, but when I first saw it, it was down like 5% in after hours. Obviously, there's going to be all sorts of speculation on why the stock is down. I mean, Elon Musk did actually tell the company that he wanted more money or else. That was already something recently that happened, and it was reiterated again during the earnings call that just happened with Tesla. But even beyond that, if you want my opinion, I think that part of the reason why Tesla's down a little bit is because I think it's the uncertainty. I think that, unfortunately, because I already told you guys, I compare Elon Musk to Kanye West. Those two are just two of the most unpredictable people in the entire planet. It's so much uncertainty around them. But the difference is Kanye West is a rapper. Elon Musk is a CEO of a public company that trades on the stock market. That's the big difference. And so I think that investors have a lot of uncertainty. They have no idea what this guy's going to do. And I do think personally that there is some risk that Elon Musk could leave the company. I do think that. I mean, think about it. Because I saw some people on Twitter that were saying, well, like Dan Ives, for example, on Twitter. By the way, Elon Musk actually did respond. He said, never incorporate your company in the state of Delaware. And then you got another guy named Dan Ives who basically came out and said that this is actually good for Tesla. I don't know what the heck that guy's smoking or what he's talking about. I don't think this is good for Tesla at all. But basically, he's arguing that. And other people on Twitter are doing this as well. They're basically saying that the Tesla board is going to be able to draft a new compensation package that will be higher than the $50 billion. To me, that just makes zero sense. If the judge struck down the $50 billion and said that that's too large, what in God's name makes you think that the board would draft up a compensation package that will be even higher than that? I get it. Tesla has grown tremendously over the last 5 years. You know, it's basically 10x or whatever. It's hit that $600 billion market cap and blah, blah, blah. I get it. All of that's great. But the other argument to that also is Elon Musk is also one of the richest men in the world. But on top of that, the reason why I think that Elon Musk could actually walk away from the company is, well, Elon Musk has already done so much. He's already made Tesla a very good company. And in my personal opinion, I do think that the company could continue to run without him. I don't think it will be as great as it would with him. But I don't think that if Elon Musk left, the company would just completely collapse. I do not believe that. But the reason why I think that Elon Musk could actually end up leaving is because of my personal opinion. This is my opinion, guys. I think Elon Musk is a lot more interested in SpaceX and some of his other projects, Starlink. And I just personally think that Elon Musk is a lot more interested in changing the world through the exploration of Mars and colonizing Mars and the Neuralink, getting people to telepathically communicate or whatever the heck he's trying to do. I just think that he personally cares a lot more about those projects at this point in his life. And so that's why I think it's definitely possible that Elon Musk could end up leaving Tesla because of this. I mean, this is the type of guy he is. Like, if he doesn't get what he wants, he could leave. And unfortunately, he's the guy. He's the star. He's the guy that can make everything happen. And Tesla definitely would not want to lose somebody like him. So it's going to be very interesting to see how things develop as time goes on. But anyway, if you want my ultimate opinion, I think the judge was kind of put in a hard position here. I could definitely see both sides. Ultimately, for me, I definitely think that shareholders who held Tesla since 2018 got a huge benefit because they made a crap ton of money. If you bought Tesla in 2018, you held all the way till now. But on the other hand, after the information that I looked at, I do kind of side with the judge's ruling. I do think that compensation package was too large. I do think that it was unfair for investors, and I do think that Elon Musk had a large part in it, which that kind of goes against the fiduciary responsibility that they're supposed to have. Like, it's not supposed to work like that. Like, when you give a compensation package, it's supposed to be like independent. You know what I mean? Like, but it kind of wasn't. At least it didn't really feel like it. And like, why are you giving a guy? Because remember, guys, this is 2018. Obviously, we know what Tesla has become today. Tesla has went to the moon and done all these great things. I get it. So you have to put your 2018 cap on. Tesla was not doing today, was not doing in 2018 what it's doing today. So when you look at it like that, and you look at where Tesla was in 2018, for those who remember, it really does beg the question, why on earth are you guys offering this man this crazy $50 billion compensation package, at that time? It just didn't really make sense. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But anyway, Elon Musk continues taking L's, and it'll be interesting to see how things develop. That's my coverage on the entire situation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.